Swiggity swag, what's in the bag? Jay here. I am bringing you guys another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle, and this is up against LuffyCowpollo. Yeah, I was asking for battles all on Twitter one day, and yeah, got a battle here. So, like I said before, using the same team as last time because I got all these battles like within the same time span, so I didn't really change up my team at all. But looking at their team really quickly, I don't really see any real threats on the team. The Tentacruel might be a bit difficult. No, it's not gonna be a bit difficult to deal with because I have Garchomp. All I gotta do is get rid of the Flygon, and then I can just Earthquake everything. But other than that, I don't really see any outstanding or Pokemon that actually stand out to me. The Greninja might be a little problem, but other than that, everything else is not even a threat. It's not even a threat, honestly, just saying. But let's go ahead and jump into this battle. I'm going to lead off with my Greninja, as my opponent is also going to lead off with their Greninja. And I go ahead and go for the U-turn because on the chance that I outspeed, I can get nice damage with this U-turn. And funny thing is, I knock them all the way down to their Focus Sash. I was really hoping that they didn't have a Focus Sash, but I saw that they did, so it kind of brought me to tears a little bit, but it's okay though. So I switch out, go ahead and go into my Sylveon because Sylveon can take special hits for days. As they go for the Ice Beam. I'm not sure why they went for the Ice Beam over whatever other move they went for. I don't know, but it doesn't even really matter which move to go for because it's always going to be Stab. But unfortunately for me, they get the one status that I hate the most. Freeze. I hate Freeze because it's so unpredictable when you're gonna thaw, unless you use like Flame Wheel or a fire type move or something like that, Sacred Fire, whatever it is. But I'm basically here, I have to wait out these freeze turns. I have to wait to thaw because I don't want to try to reset the thaw or the freeze turn. So I go ahead, wait out the turns. Luckily enough, I am able to thaw, and I go for the Wish. And now, of course, I am gonna be that guy, be that douchebag, and I'm gonna go for Protect because I do value my Sylveon, and my Sylveon is, I don't want Sylveon to die at the very beginning of the battle. Like, I do not want that. Like any other Pokemon, I don't care. Sylveon, no, because Sylveon can take hits for days, so I really don't want Sylveon dying at the beginning of the battle. So that's why I went for the Wish to Protect. Plus, I mean, I kind of thought it was obvious that I was gonna go for the Wish Protect, but I don't know. But my opponent decides to switch out now and go into a Chandelure, as I just go ahead and go for the Moonblast because I wanted to either kill the Greninja, or if they decide to switch out into something else, I could get some damage on something whatever comes in. But the Chandelure comes in, but I'm just going to stay in because none of my Pokemon want to deal with this Chandelure at all, because Chandelure has really, really high special attack, and the only thing on my team that wants to take a hit from this thing is my Sylveon. So I go ahead and go for the Toxic, just so that if they try to stay in like for a long time with their Chandelure, toxic damage is going to rack up, and then I can force them to switch out. But what I'm going to do here is I think I'll go for the Wish this turn. Either that or I just go for another Moonblast. No, I think I'll go for the Wish this turn because I know they was going to go for the Fire Blast, and it was going to do a nice chunk of damage to my Sylveon. So I do go for the Wish. I get it off. And I do believe now I'm going to go for the Protect because, again, I'm that guy who likes to go for Wish Protect because I value my Sylveon a lot. But they bring in the Tentacruel, they just go ahead and set up some Toxic Spikes. It's okay because I have a Fortress that is immune to toxic Spikes, and I can Rapid Spin away. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch out, go into my Fortress, as they're going to go ahead and set up another layer. No, they don't. They go for the Scald. Okay, so never mind. They go for the Scald. They get the burn. Luckily enough for them, it doesn't really even matter to me. My Fortress is not here to attack anything. My Fortress is literally here to set up hazards, spin away hazards, and basically take physical hits. But they're gonna go for the Protect this turn, I guess, to scout to see what I'm gonna do or something. I don't know, but I just go for the Stealth Rock just because I wanted to. Maybe they thought I was gonna go for the Rapid Spin that turn. That's why they went for the Protect. I'm not sure, or they just wanted to rack up some burn damage on my Fortress, which, I mean, with the burn, I can't ever get back up to Sturdy. But I mean, that's okay though. It's perfectly fine. But Funny thing is, we actually both take this turn to go for the rapid spin and spin away the hazards on each other's sides. So I spin away their toxic spikes, they spin away my stealth rocks, and I already know that they're gonna try to get up their hazards once again, which and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get up my hazards once again, because I really want my stealth rock up, because that way the Greninja is dead on the switch end. Like, as soon as the Greninja switches in, it's dead. So I'm gonna go for the stealth rock this turn, and since I know they want to spin away the stealth rocks, since I have a spin blocker in the form of my Aegislash, I am actually going to switch out to my Aegislash, because Aegislash is also immune to the toxic spikes, so it doesn't even matter. The toxic spikes on the ground don't even matter right now. So basically, I'm going to switch into my Aegislash. They try to go for the rapid spin just like I predicted, and now I am free to set up Swords Dances. I know they have the Scald. I'm basically just sitting here praying that they don't get the burn. I mean, it is what, a 30% chance of burn, so it is a 70% chance that I won't get burned. So me not getting burned is actually, you know, what's the word? It makes sense. You know, it's logical, because I mean, it's 70% chance of not getting burned, you know. But I'm just gonna set up Swords Dances here, because there's really this Tentacruel can't do anything to me. The Scalds aren't really doing a lot of damage. If it has a poison type move, it can't go for it because I'm immune. It has toxic spikes and rapid spin. It can't rapid spin because I'm Ghost, so it can't even do anything. So they have to switch out and go into something else. They go into their Flygon, and this Flygon is basically about to die and not do anything, and I'm basically about to go on a complete tear, because nothing on their team can handle this Aegislash now. That is what, +4. The Tentacruel can't handle it, especially on the physical side. That was my phone. I don't know why I'm getting an email at like 3:30 in the morning, my goodness, but whatever. I apologize for that. They send in Gourgeist. Gourgeist is not going to be able to take this hit. I mean, I think Gourgeist have really good physical defense, but even with that physical defense, it can't take +4 Shadow Sneak from my Aegislash though. So Gourgeist is down, and like I said, I'm just going to go on a tear, because nothing on their team can handle Aegislash right now. Like, Aegislash is just like ready to go. Chandelure comes in. I couldn't remember if Chandelure had a Flame Body or not. So basically here, I was just hoping that I didn't get burned from the possible Flame Body, if it can get Flame Body. I know it gets like Flash Fire and Shadow Tag as a hidden, and Shadow Tag is a hidden ability, but I'm not sure about Flame Body. But the Chandelure goes down. The Tentacruel comes in, but you know, Tentacruel aren't really physically defensive, but they go for the Protect this turn, because I guess they just wanted to get back up to full HP, but it was really just in vain, because again, my Aegislash is +4, and yeah, that's it. That's the battle basically, because the Greninja is dead on the switch end. This Tentacruel, even they got the double Protect off, which I'm actually surprised that they got the double Protect. But even with the double Protect, I mean, they're just basically prolonging their death. Like, they're just stalling. They're just stalling now, because there's nothing they can do. There's literally nothing they can do, and that's the game. Like, that's all I can really say. I'm literally just talking so there's no silence in the video, because you know, silence in a Wi-Fi battle isn't really good. But yeah, the Greninja comes in, the Greninja dies, and that is, I think that's it. I think that's their last Pokemon, and if it's not, then whatever comes in. Oh, Medicham. That's right, they're Mega. The Medicham comes in. The Medicham is pointless, because I mean, they can go ahead and Mega Evolve just for shits and giggles, which, I mean, you know, I completely understand that, because you know, Mega Evolution animations are pretty sick, so you know, just do it for shits and giggles. If the Pokemon can Mega Evolve, you might as well Mega Evolve them. So yeah, but they go for the Bullet Punch just to get a little bit of damage, to get that last hit in before I decide to, you know, tear their soul apart. But I probably shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. That's mean. But ow, shit! I popped my fucking finger. Good battle, Luffy. If you guys enjoyed this battle, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If my opponent does have a YouTube channel, I will leave a link to that in the video description. If not, I will leave their Twitter in the video description. And if they have both, I will leave both in the video description. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be a Wi-Fi battle tomorrow. And yeah, I will check you guys out later. Peace.